Hello and welcome to this analysis on Bharat Electronics. Now, Bharat Electronics is the government Navratna flagship company and has done tremendously well. And if we start with the quarterly chart of it, you can see from the first rally of it, from the time it was listed, 1999, went on till all the way till 2008 subprime high. That was a period of 9 years of rally, and then we saw actually 2 years of sideways correction. The From the 2008 high, January high, dipped down to the October low, then again like a double top in January 2010, and then subsequently a higher low formation in January of 2014 where it bottomed out. Now, as per Ichimoku, this full leg from 1999 till 2008 was the first I wave of a Ichimoku wave. Then the sideways corrective is the counter trending V wave, and then subsequently from there we have the next I wave uh, being formed, which makes a total N wave, the completion of a major wave N wave. Now, for the last leg of the I wave to make an N wave, we've had the first leg of that sub I wave from January 2014 till Jan 2018, and then again a deeper correction for 2 years this time for the counter trending internal V wave, and then from there we have another I wave emerging, which is continuing right now. So a larger N wave and a smaller I completing its N is right now being formed in the case of Bharat Electronics in the Ichimoku quarterly charts. Let's have a look at the monthly chart. We can see that yes, whenever the stock has a correction, it tends to be longer both in terms of price and also in terms of time in this case, and tends to then last for a longer, gives huge returns, more like a catapult, or a spring. When we squeeze it, the output is phenomenally strong. You can see the this one from 7 after adjustment all the way to 58. It's a huge return, and then again from 17 currently going on till 128. So in terms of technical, the fantastic stock where one could do SIPs regularly and catch the big winner. No need to time it at such fantastic stock in that terms. Also a good dividend payer. Now, from there, let's have a look at the weekly chart. This is from the 2020 lows. Now, you can notice out here that in the first major correction which the overall market had from this November 2021 to June 2022, the stock was doing fantastically well. Here you go, from November 2021 to June 2022, it did not fall. It went into a sideways, it's slightly upper bump. So it was a rank out performer during the correction of 18,600 Nifty to 16,200 Nifty. From there, we can see the rally. But yes, from the next level of correction, which started in November till March, this one topped out in September, 2 months before the index topped out, and gave us a significant pullback. And then again from March, we can see a fantastic rally resuming in this weekly time frame. And notice also one more thing, that ever since it broke out in August of 2020, the Ichimoku breakout, it has never violated the weekly crowd. It continues to, only this time it came back. Yes, it does at times test the baseline of Ichimoku, but then bounces back sharply from that. Another strength of a fantastically strong stock. If you are looking for buying stocks on pullbacks or on corrections in Ichimoku from an investing point of view or even trading, look at stocks which have got a history of banking and holding on to the weekly or the monthly, or in the time frame, the baseline and the cloud, like that shows you the strength of the trend or the stock at that time. Now let's have a look at the daily. In the daily, it's been a bit whipsawed from June mid all the way till now, and not too much of an upside has done, but we can see yes, one, two, three, four, five large red candles versus two green candles out here. So overall, last 1 month, it's been being whipped both sides quite heavily, lacking a major trend out there. Let's have a look at the hourly out here. And in the hourly, interestingly, it's trying to make a wedge like structure. You can see this parallel line going, and from top, you can see a trend line pushing it down. So, a triangle also formation happening out here within this wedge structure out here. And once this breaks tries to break out on the upside, I would say above uh, 128 and a half, which is this high out here, 128.3, the stock will try to push its way all the way towards the upper end of the upper channel, which is around 130. Maybe it could give a lot more depending on how strong the trend is. The stock would get weak if it yeah, so it could break out on the upside also, depending on how the trend plays out at that juncture, an overall index. But yes, now below breakdown is if it fails to hold 124 on an hourly basis, then yes, there could be some breakdown happening in the stock. If 124 does not hold, then we would be probably looking for a downward move all the way to 120 odd. And if that does not hold, then it's a serious issue till 115, where it has got its next major support. So downside compared to the price of 127 is at 124, 120, 115. Upside, like I said, above the 120, 128.25, above that to 132, 33. Also interestingly, if we look at the monthly chart out here, the rising trend line, it's got a 2.6 Fibonacci resistance at 145 approx. So if that 132, 133 is broken on the upside, it manages to break above that channel resistance, then 144 is the next major resistance in front of it. Overall, extremely strong stock, and something as an investor one should be looking continuously on dips to add, or do an SIP on it. From a trading perspective, yes, it's gone into a major whipsaw inside it. So wait for the clear breakout to catch an opportunity up or down in it. Until then, it's not even giving you much of a swing trade zone, too tight a range to trade currently in this zone. Disclaimer, this is not a trading advice from my end. This is a purely educational video based on Ichimoku and pattern formations and Fibonacci. Kindly do your research thoroughly before taking a call on whether to buy it or sell it or just sit on it. But always manage your risk and calculate it before trying to do the trade. If you like this video, please don't forget to click on like and share it, and also follow my channel. Until then, happy investing, everyone.